This conference will now be recorded.
So hi, good morning everyone. This is Suresh.
Good morning.
Yeah. See, actually, yesterday we have some issue with banner information. So like I got some information. Look, I will try to provide the where the particular issue we identified. So again, I am trying to run one more time the same application here. So there is no the changes in the current application. Simply, so we change the banner and we are trying to access the particular banner related information here. So the banner is like showing our console. Okay, let me disable this debug property because we are getting more information. So now if you observe here, I'm trying to add the banner information, like I'm trying to off the particular banner. So this is we are trying to add. And yesterday we used app.run method. So this is only right. Yesterday we are trying to stop our particular banner. So let me rerun the same example here. So still we are able to see the banner information here. So here if you observe, I will try to provide the information. So how we can disable this banner. So using the same method, now what we use here. So just here, now I'm changing to this class information. I'm adding into the constructor of the particular Spring Spring application here. So now same thing again I'm trying to run. Okay. So let me cancel the server. So if you observe, the banner is closed. So now we are not finding any banner information. What happened? So let me run one more time. Okay, you can easily identify here. So there is no banner related information. So otherwise I can run one more time here. But we need to identify. So when we are running the previously, the banner is still enabled. So now the banner is disabled here. So see the difference here. Can anyone explain me? So if I'm not using on the constructor of the particular class, so the particular banner is still enabled when we are using the method to hide the particular banner information. But when we are using the constructor, so whatever the class we are using, the like it is our own class. So if we are passing, the particular banner is disabled here. Anyone having any idea? So how exactly it will look like? No? Okay. So see here, I will try to provide the more information. So now open our particular Spring application class. So try to identify here what is trying to do here. So it's now taking the one parameter call. So whatever the class we are passing, so those classes are coming to the primary sources. So now what is exactly it is? Like it is a method or constructor, what it is? No idea? Okay. This is a simple Java question, right? Nice. Okay. So this is the constructor. It is nothing but a two parameters constructor. Okay. So now you can identify, because I'm expecting anyone can answer this question. Okay. So if you observe here, so this is the like single parameter we are using, and internally it's trying to call the two parameters constructor. So can you identify where the two parameters constructor is identified? Like, so this is nothing but, so here only we can identify. So it's taking one resource locator and one more is primary resource. So here if you observe, resource locator, like resource loader, we are not finding because it's coming as a null. And if you observe here, the primary resource is going to created here using this primary resource. So at first time, the particular object, so whatever the object we have, our own object is creating an object for this particular application class. So after that is trying to disable the particular banner mode. Now, so previously when we are using, like whenever we are not passing here, so here I will try to provide. So what exactly it is? So this is the static method. This is the static method is calling. So how we can identify? So without creating an object also we can call this particular method or not? Can we call or not?
Because of that is static.
Yes. Just 1 second. One more person is trying to join the class. Okay. So now let me check the messages also. Okay. So now, okay, without creating an object, we can call this particular run method. So here my question is, again, because newly most of the people join. Okay. Let me check the server is enabled. Okay. So I'm stopping the server. Again, I'm trying to raise the same question one more time here. So if you observe, the banner is still enabled here. The banner is still enabled. So even though we are calling the set banner method off. Now, if you observe here, if you are creating an object also, our particular object is not creating here. Is it correct or not? But our particular object is not created. Still, we are trying to set the banner mode off. So here, what is happening is the banner mode method is calling, but which class the banner is, should be, we need to hide. That information is not getting here, because whenever we are calling the run method, the object is not creating. So without creating an object also, the run method is executing here. Internal also we have the run method. So after calling the run method, here is trying to create. But before only we are trying to set the set banner mode off. So that's the reason the particular banner is not hiding here. And if you try to change the class name, application.class, So try to see here. Again, I'm trying to run. So there is no banner here. Now I hope everyone understood. So how exactly this particular banner method is working here. Okay. So this is we are trying to identify from the yesterday class. So we could not get the time. So today I identify the issue where exactly we are having. Okay. So let me create one more example here. So yesterday we discussed the failure analyzer class. So how we can create our failure analyzer class. So we will try to identify. So for this I'm trying to create the one more class here. So it is nothing but custom failure analyzer. So using this particular class I'm trying to implement. So we have the interface failure analyzer. So the failure analyzer yesterday we identified having the one method. So what is the name of the method? Anyone having an idea? Okay. So try to implement the method. It is the analyze. Okay. So using this method, we can write our own error message information. So because okay, let me run because I need to run the one more server. So to get the information, so whether the particular exception is triggering or not. So instead of that, can we identify the like system port which is running anything? What are the system ports? So again, we need to change the port number to 8080. Okay. So meanwhile, we can implement the logic. And
Otherwise,
here, yeah, tell me.
otherwise try with the database port number.
So we need to get some exception here. So that's why I'm trying to get it.
Yeah. We are trying with database port number also. We will get exception, right?
Okay. So we can try. So using this, we can provide the custom message information. And so what is the action we can get it here? So action is nothing but we can get it from the throwable class. So nothing but it's the message. What is the message? Message nothing but inside having the action. And the casu is nothing but failure. So we can use the same information here. Okay. So now we created our custom class. So custom failure analyzer. Now, so like we need to provide some configuration for this class. Okay, we don't have a configuration. So let me create one more folder here. Name of the folder meta-inf, and inside the meta-inf, so we need a one file called spring.factories. So this is the file we need to configure, And here we are providing our custom failure analyzer class related information here. The Spring Boot provided the one tag here, .g, the name of the tag. Let me check because okay, Spring Framework boot Spring Framework dot boot dot diagnostics. So this is the tag we need to add in our Spring dot factories. And here, what is our custom failure class? So we need to add from the package name. Okay, meanwhile, we'll try to run with the different. So I'm trying to run with this particular server also. So as you told, we can work on the port numbers. So can I know the port number? Like you can I use a 3306 or do I need to use anything? Okay. So as you told, now, so again, I'm trying to run our application here. If you observe here, what is the message we provided? So custom failure message. So because the 3306 already used. Okay. So where exactly the particular message coming from? So whatever the message we are writing here, so this message is showing on our console. So this is the way we can implement our own custom failure analyzer. Let me check because okay. So this is all about the particular custom change analyzer class. So now, so as I told today onwards, we are trying to run some example. So let me create a simple example. So we will work on the login page at first time. Okay, in this case, we have the student class. Nice. Okay. Okay, we will try to connect with our application database. For this, we need some JAS dependencies. So we will try to download from the Maven repository. Spring Boot API. And to try to use okay. We are already having this so particular dependency here. And we need one like MySQL connector jar. mysql connector dot java. Oh, this is not. So try to download the two jars.
Hello.
Yes.
Actually, I have one question.
Okay.
Mm. Am I audible for you?
Yes, yes.
Uh, as we have used in application.java class, application.property class, can you please open
Okay.
this once a while?
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, tell me. You are not able to see the application.java?
Yeah, and I am aware. So my
Okay.
question is this: uh, mm, can you please open once a while application.properties file also?
Okay.
So here we are using server.port. We have just specifying the specific port. So my question is that
Okay.
as we get a message like this port is already used.
Okay.
So I think this message is coming from the Spring server. Na? I don't want that message from the Spring. Actually, I want to display my own message if there was some error. Fine.
Yes, you can provide because see, actually here,
Hmm.
this finalize analyze method is going to take the object the parameter of throwable. So inside the throwable, we are going to find the information. So whatever the information you want, you can take it as a these parameters like constructor of this particular class. So instead of
Uh,
failure, what exactly you want, you can write your own message.
Instead of failure object, I just put here my own message.
Yes, see, because we want to know exactly what we need to know the more information along with the message also. So where exactly it's occurring here. So this finalizer is having the these many properties. So, so you can create. So else we can ignore these messages. So these are is going to and just provide the null values. You can provide the description. So this same description is going to print on the console. But we need some casu also where exactly because of what issue. So we want to show some information. That's the reason I'm using the casu here.
Okay.
While creating this particular analysis class, so make sure provide the null values for this. So only description is available. And whenever this description method is returning a particular whatever the description we are providing.
So is this override the message of that was provided by the Spring?
So internally, this call is going to create it, and based on this particular class only, the method is going to return to the on the console. So we need to create an object of this particular class. So if you want to show
Okay.
it,
Can you please open once a while like customer failure analyze class? Customer failure analyze
okay,
class. So here we are using like failure dot get message. Fine.
yes,
So I need just to create the failure class object and if I had passes the message that was customized of myself. Fine. So that will be getting here instead of Spring.
yes,
Okay. Fine.
okay. So now we have the student class. So instead of using the students, we will try to create one more class with login. Okay, we will make this as a entity and do. Let me connect my MySQL because already login date table is available or not. Okay, already table is available. So now we created one login class. We need to create one more like controller class. Okay. So now let me clear this class. So we have login controller and a login class. So we need to create one HTML page here. So let me go to that. First time we will try to see whether this particular page is returning or not. So now what I'm doing here, simply I'm trying to use h2 tag here. Okay, so I forgot to download the one more one. Jar is nothing but Temilif. Let me see processor, curator, security, developer, security, validator, log project, JTP. If the Temilif is available. Okay. Okay. So now all the jars are downloaded. Let me refresh one time. Okay. Okay. We did not change the port. I hope. Let me comment on this particular port. What happened? In memory database showdown executor define the class path. Nested exception error. Creating a bean with data source defining the class path. Okay. Bean instantiation. To configure JDBC data source and the data source properties will to determine the suitable driver class. Okay. We don't have a proper driver class information here. Okay, let me copy some of the driver class information. SpringBoot, MySQL.
Suresh, we have to configure in the properties file database configuration, right? We forgot that.
Yes, that's the configuration information I'm trying to copy. Localhost, MySQL, username, password is 1, 2, 3, 4, separate. MySQL driver and auto update. Okay, easy to do. Okay, I hope this dialect is not going to work here. So let me check. What happened? We are getting some error here. So MySQL driver, this is deprecated. Okay. So still we are getting an error here. Okay. 8080 already we are using. So try to disable this. And try to read the, we are getting one more exception I got. So DDL, create the table, Hibernate sequence, JDBC statement. Okay. Nice. But what is the error? Hibernate sequence is already exist. Can you find the name of the Hibernate? Instead of this, we can go to create doc. Okay, application started, but here is showing one error here. So MySQL JDBC driver, this is deprecated. Okay, So what we need to do here, the driver is automatically registered via STPI. We need to add one more driver. Okay, so I think we can use, so we will try to work with application and go to localhost colon 080. Okay, but he's returning home. But we provided the different message, right? Home is available.
Suresh, it is returning only home string only. It is not returning home.html.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, view resolvers we have to set in the properties file, I think. View resolvers.
So I am using the Temilif. We don't want to set. So let me use debug mode. We can see. Default view result configuration. Comment. Any other? Okay. Instead of finding, we can use the identify here. So can you identify here? We will find some object information like the Emilif is going to create it, whether object is created or not. Okay. Next. Conditional matches, string restart. My God. Emilif view result. Okay. Configuration, Emilif, MVC configuration. Okay. Nice. Emilif view resolver. Okay. No, why it's already created. Emilif resolver view configuration. Did not find any beans. The bean conditional. We'll try meta JavaX validation provider. Nice. Okay, so we'll try to compile because whatever the configuration we given it's correct. It needs to work. So otherwise we will debug whether it is working or like the particular request is coming or not. HTML be given inside the template. Nice. Anything. To debug. Nice. Just to wait, I forget to add some information here on the HTML. Okay, let me open the Emilif organization. application. We'll see at this time whether it is going to work or not. Okay, now we are in debug mode. Okay. Nice. It's calling our application. Okay, container, request handle, the default methods. We don't have any default methods. Okay. Do try to identify model factory or web request URL / correct. We try to go to inside. Then null. Okay. So we are not getting the model and view here. That's the reason we are not getting. So if I'm going to F5 also, still returns home only. Okay, we'll do one more time because some condition is satisfied here.
So I guess we should use controller instead of REST controller over here if we want to display the HTML content.
And second, okay, we will use. I hope that is not the issue. Request handle.
Actually, I have faced such issue once.
The request has been handled fully within the handler. Okay. It is not the issue. Okay. Let me use. We did not start the server. Oh, nice. Exactly. Okay. So I will give you more information like the particular method we have seen this MVC container. Okay, I will try to debug this when this particular request is going to handle. And now we have seen the same message what we wrote in our controller. So now, so again, I'm trying to using this particular home method. We are going to like click on the particular login information. So let me add. Uh, Having any idea? Like even I don't have much experience on the UI, so even I need to copy from the Google. Or if you are giving any basic idea how we can develop the login page, so we can work on it. Anyone having a doubt? Sorry, idea? So otherwise I will copy from the Google. No, okay. So not an issue. So we will try to copy from the Google the login UI pages related information. We are not going to work on the security at this time. Okay. Custom login form. Okay, login.html. So this is we need copy as this. So we'll change accordingly and go to our resource and inside the template copy file login.html and paste. So try to see the message and all those information whatever we required here. Okay, so tx action is go to the login. Now container, body content, mainly include the layout. We don't want to include this content login method. So parameter, right? Okay, username and the password. Now form action. Okay, so let me save and try to add one more controller here. Instead of home we can write and slash login. Here we can return login. Login. Okay, so try to run one more time whether the particular, okay, but here we need to define, right? So the anchor tag we need to define. Let me see whether he is using any only. Okay, instead of that we will copy from our previous. table. Okay, but is we need to add one more information. So for this application, I'm using this particular tag lib, but later we will try to use semilif only. Now just basic example, I'm using this. It's not working here. Okay, so we will try to see at this time whether the particular form is returning or not. Post colon. Okay. Now next internal errors template login not HTML. Template input exception. Okay. Line number 4, column number 9. So try to identify line number 4 and column number 9. What exactly? It's returning some error here. Okay. That title. We don't want to use this. Okay. So this particular is login coming here. So tomorrow we will continue with login username password and we will try to connect with our application with the database. So I'm requesting everyone try to get some basic information about this semilif. So if any error occurrence, so we will try to resolve those because when I don't know exactly how it's going to work, any error get we need to try to understand from the Google and we need to work on it. So if you have anyone having some basic knowledge, it will good. Okay. Anyone having any queries regarding today's class?
I have a doubt.
Yes.
Actually, we are using instead of REST controller, we are using the controller, right? So in REST
Okay.
controller, is returning either JSON value or string value or XML value. Can't return any pages.
Can you speak a little bit loud?
Actually, REST controller is returning the JSON value or XML value or it's like string value. It can't return the pages.
So he's going to work on the HTTP method converter.
No, that is correct. But my question is that we are using a controller, but if you go to some different environment like RESTful API, if you deploy that this application is RESTful API, it will not call one method to another method because we are using the controller.
Sorry, when unable to listen.
Actually, we are using the controller instead of a REST controller. Okay. So suppose I'm deploying this application, current application to one environment, and I'm calling to another environment. Okay, it can't able to call because of the controller. But if you use the REST controller, you can call one service to another service because of the microservice. Actually, my point of view is that in microservice can't use the controller.
In microservices, we can use controller.
You can't use the controller.
Okay.
Because if you use, you can't call one service to another service.
Like what you want to provide here? So you are going to give any suggestion or you have a doubt what exactly?
Actually, I have a doubt, like why we are using controller instead of REST?
Okay.
They have a lot of difference because REST controller will use the microservice like independent microservice, but if you use the controller, it's not like independent microservice.
Okay.
In RESTful service, we can't call the controller. We can call the REST controller. We are creating microservice means it's a RESTful service.
Okay, not an issue. So tomorrow I will update you why we are using the controller, or we can work with another REST controller also. But this is our basic example. So we identify some issues, so that's the reason I moved to the controller. So as I told, I am going to work on this, the Maven, like, so here we are getting this method. So I need to work on this Maven controller, how it's going to work. So based on this, we can work on the REST also. So I will provide not an issue with the REST controller example also. So we need to work on the two controllers because so most of the people, they are not aware of it. If you know the microservices, that is good. But from the basic level, we need to come to the advanced level. If directly I'm using, so they are not going to get how exactly it's going to work here. Okay. So not an issue. We will provide the information about the REST controller also. Anything? Okay. So we can continue tomorrow with the login information, and along with the login, we will try to communicate the registration. So and after that, we have some validations and like we are going to connect with our MongoDB, and the security also we are going to apply because in the REST in the SpringBoot we have one. So like starter, using the particular starter, we can get the like Unix security login page. So we have the different example. So we will see in the further classes. Okay. So I'm going to close the today's class. So thanks for everyone joining the class. So we can connect tomorrow.